Welcome back to episode number 2 of our non-career mode, lads. Now, the last episode saw us introduce the team, sold a couple of players, played our first game against PSG, which was unfortunately a 1-0 defeat. We did remain positive though, we did remain competitive until the very end of that game, although that was more due to the help of the goalkeeper. Our next few games, we've got Strasbourg, Auxerre, we've got Nice, Rennes and Toulouse in Ligue 1. Now, we haven't made any signings yet, which we need to start doing. We need to start winning games as well. We need to avoid relegation this season. The board, though, wants us to finish mid-table. We've got just over £8.5 million in our transfer budget. I'm hoping we can still sell 1 or 2 players to improve that budget, but only time will tell whether we will get offers for those players. Now, in the last episode, I was a little bit worried about the balance of our attack, and we looked at 2 options, 2 scenarios. The first one was to bring in a striker, and that means Abline moves to the right wing position for the season, or bring in a player who can play from the right wing position and keep Abline as our striker for this season. I've got 2 players here. We've got Tawanda, Maswanhise, who currently plays for Motherwell at the moment, really quick, and this is what we want, a player who can comfortably play on the right wing position and up front if we need him to. Carlsbach, on the other hand, is more of the out and out centre forward, my type of striker, 6'4". He's got pace about him. We want him to be a little bit more technical, but at the moment I'm not too worried about that. I think we will go for Maswanhise though. The fact that he will comfortably play from that right wing position for us, as well as if we need him to play up front. And that means Abline, who is 6 foot, can play up front for us this season. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this one sorted. You know what? I think €4 million and a 5% sell-on clause is a decent starting point, and that is half of our budget right now, which is incredible. They're asking for 14% sell-on clause though, as well as the €4 million. Let's make that 10% sell-on clause then and see what they say. Okay, that was not as difficult as I thought. It looks like we could well get this deal done. The contract shouldn't be any issue. And here we go, guys. I'm really excited about this signing, by the way. He's got pace. He's going to offer us a lot from that right-hand side this season. And that means Abline can lead the line for us. €4 million, 10% sell-on clause. That is a really good deal, in my opinion. I just want to see here very quickly. Oh, from the right wing position, is actually 72 rated, which is a positive for us straight away. Welcome to the football club, Maswanhise. And now with our first signing in the bag, the next thing that I want to do quickly is recall Yasin Benhattab, who is currently on loan at Rennes. Now, we don't have too many natural wide players, and he is one of them, quite young, 69 rated, out on loan. He's got really good dribbling, he's quick. Let's go ahead and recall him back here. He's going to do a job for us until the end of the season. Good young player. And up next for us in Ligue 1 is the young and exciting Strasbourg side, part of the Blue Coat ownership. Of course, the same ownership group that owns Chelsea in the Premier League. I want to say as a result of that, 1 or 2 dodgy deals have gone on between both clubs. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's just one of the ways of playing the system when you have a multi-club ownership. They've got Ismail Doucouré, who is a good centre-back, Valentin Barker in midfield for them. One of those players that have moved from Strasbourg to Chelsea in real life. I think Emega up front as well is also one of those players. Really good striker, I think, is joining Chelsea from the start of next season, or this season coming up, if I'm not mistaken. And we have made changes from our previous game. Maswanhise starts for us, our new signing, on the right-hand side. And Emien starts in the right-back position as well. I'm looking forward to a difficult game. Man, the French League is probably the closest league to the Premier League in terms of intensity. This is why, I think I've said before, when you sign midfielders, especially from the French League to the Premier League, they always tend to do well. What a cross! Oh, what a header on the far post for us. Oh my goodness, what a start. Girassi with his first goal of the season. Maswanhise with a fantastic cross, making an immediate impact. The signing from Motherwell in the Scottish League, right foot, weaker foot cross as well. What a header! Oh, what a header! The goalkeeper had no chance, and we have scored our first goal of the season. And it's come from the young lad as well, who's only 18 years of age, Girassi. I did say a big future for him here, you know. Now, he's one of those players that I've got high hopes for. I mean, we are looking quite good in this game. Overlap or underlapping run from Emian. He keeps possession back to Maswanhise. I am gonna struggle to say his name a couple of times, but right now it's quite fresh in my memory, so it's alright. Emian finds Maswanhise, the number 9, puts across to the far post. Girassi attacks it again, but that time not enough power to trouble the goalkeeper. I mean, if Strasbourg do not step up here, this could be one of those games where we go on to get the second goal and it makes it a little easier for us. Excellent defending there from Mercado. It's been a little bit quiet after that opening 15-20 minutes for ourselves. We are a little bit sloppy, especially the start of the second half, but luckily for us there, Emian intercepts nicely. Abline, who is not really had too many touches in this game. Maswanhise. Oh, the shot's blocked there and is a corner. It's been our best player in the game. You can see why we were looking for a profile like his. Someone who is pacey, someone who is explosive, someone who can create chances, and of course, someone who can score goals. I thought we were going to win that header there, but excellently defended. Strasbourg cleared and we regained possession. Come on. Oh, that's good defending. We've given possession away here in a dangerous position. Moreira, again, we've won it back, but unable to clear. Benhattab gets the equal. I'm not quite sure what Benhattab was doing in that position. It's the left winger for them, isn't it? Predominantly a left back, of course, for most parts of his Leicester City and Chelsea days. But I'm not sure what he was doing in the box there. Good finish. But a couple of times we had opportunities to get that one cleared. We just wasn't able to, and we have been punished. One thing we really need to improve on is defensively. Wait a second, over the top here. On the far side, Maswanhise attacking it. Oh, goalkeeper gets there first. PSG created a lot of chances against us. They could have scored 3, 4, maybe 5 goals in that game. Luckily for us, it was a 1-0 defeat. We took the lead here against Strasbourg. We defended well in the first half, but a little bit sloppy there in the second half to concede that goal was very, very disappointing. But substitutions here to freshen up the team. The final 5 minutes of this game is either team going to have one more opportunity here. Strasbourg with the throw. Moreira, I should say, to Luis in midfield. Luis finds Enciso. Oh, Emega with the shots, but straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. One last attack, maybe 88 minutes. Can we get it from back to front quickly? Lepenant finds Abline. Abline's gonna wait for the support on the inside. Lepenant over the top. Oh, what a chance! What a chance to win it for Benhattab, who we have just recalled from low. What a moment that would have been. Probably his first touch on the game, I want to say. Big opportunity. Oh, it's so unlucky that we haven't won that game then. With the final kick of the game, Benhattab makes the run. Make the run past the centre-backs. Excellent pass from Lepenant. But he just wasn't able to find the back of the net. It's so unlucky. We played so well in this game. Conceded a sloppy goal, but it's a much better performance compared to the PSG game. And hopefully we continue to improve from here. It's a decent point though. I think with about 6 days left in the transfer window, what we're just going to do very quickly is give some of the academy lads, or all 3 of them, we will give them their first professional contract here. And we will try and send them out on loans, because they do improve better on loan as opposed to keeping them in the academy or leaving them in the first team and not playing them. I've got high hopes for the 2 French centre midfielders, but hopefully we can get offers for all 3 of them and send them out on loan. And up next for us here then at the Stade de la Bourgeois, it is Auxerre in the league. We need to get our first win, don't we? 1 point so far from our opening 2 games. If we want to avoid relegation this season, we have to be getting points in this sort of games against Auxerre, who are, no disrespect to them, one of the weaker teams in the French league. Lopez starts for us in goal. Diouf making his first start here in that centre-back position, which I did say he will play a few games for us this season. And we are going through the process of changing his position right now. Sissoko also making his first start in that centre defensive midfield position. Owusu starts in the DM position for Auxerre. They have got a fairly decent start at 11 here. Is it Namaso, the striker on loan? I want to say from Porto. He used to play for Reading, didn't he, in the Championship, and then he signed for Porto. At the time, he looked like an exciting young prospect, but he's not really made it in the Portuguese league, to be honest. I'm not sure if it's a permanent signing or on loan here at Auxerre, but a little bit of couple of sloppy moments here very early in the second half. Look at this. Oh, what a chance. What a chance. Good save from Lopez. I mean, what would we have done without our goalkeeper already? It's only 3 games played, but I feel like he's been our man of the match. And it was definitely our man of the match against PSG. Once again, a little sloppy here. That's a good ball to Loco. The fullback puts a good low-driven cross into the box. I think it's Namaso with the goal here. We were just talking about him. It is Dani Namaso with his 2nd goal of the season in his 3rd appearance. It looks like he's beginning to grow up and show that potential, what was expected from him in his Reading days. It's a really good finish from the young man. And again, we have conceded a goal from a sloppy moment. We have to improve defensively, honestly. Otherwise, it's going to be a very long season. Excellent defending there. Girassi needs a little bit of support. Abline makes the run. He needs support as well. Abline. Girassi continues his run though. Good ball there into the box. Oh, I think that was Leroux. What a chance that was to get the equaliser straight away. Good save from the goalkeeper. On the near post, Lepenance puts in a dangerous cross. Girassi strikes. Oh, how have we not got the equaliser in this game? Couple of big moments there from ourselves. Come on, lads. Oh, Leroux. That's what you want. Pressing high up the pitch, the composure to still keep possession here. Promising here from the young centre midfielder. It's Mercado who made the overlapping run. Girassi, what a save. It's Lepenant with this shot there. How have we not got the equaliser? Maswanhise, overlapping run from Gilbert. Surely this time Abline finds the back of the net. Our first goal for our centre forward, the number 10, in the right place there in the box to tap one home. It's Gilbert with the assist, making that overlapping run. Maswanhise once again involved in that game. He's looked promising in the couple of games he started for us, our new signing. Easy finish there, I want to say. I'd be worried if he missed that one. Given the amount of chances we've missed in this game, it's quite a relief to get that equaliser early on in the second half. I've been impressed by Sissoko as well. Oh, what a ball. Sissoko, Girassi, surely his 2nd goal of the season. Once again, it's another big opportunity that we haven't taken full advantage of. Oh, we should be winning this game, man. We should be winning this game. Other than the chance that Auxerre scored from, they haven't really had any other chances in this game. We should be winning this. Over the top again, that left-hand side is causing all of the troubles right now. It's Namaso, the goal scorer. El Fauzi. Owusu, the centre defensive midfielder, he shoots, the shot's blocked. How is he not tapped that 1-0? How is he not tapped that 1-0? That is probably one of the best chances of the game for Auxerre. Driving forward is Abline, he plays in Girassi. Oh, we could have just turned defense into attack there. But Girassi went too early. Few changes, Benhattab, Kabeya, and Kabar coming on to replace Abline, Lepenant, and Sissoko. It's Kabar, the second half substitute into Kabeya. Kabeya plays in Maswanhise. Oh my goodness. That's another chance that has come and gone in this game that we haven't capitalized on. Tell you what, those two substitutions coming on, Kabeya and Kabar, combined quite well there to find Maswanhise. Excellent defending from Mercado, who looks like one of the only very good defenders that we've got in this team right now. He's gone too early, Maswanhise. Oh my goodness, how have we not won this game, man? It's going to be yet again no win for us. This will be our third game without a win. And the longer this carries on for, the more pressure that we're going to be under. It's still early days, of course. It's still early days, but 2 points from a possible 9. It's not good enough. It needs improvements. The board wants us to finish mid-table, and at this, with the amount of points we're picking up right now, this is relegation form. But as we said, it's still a long way to go until the end of the season. And this is what I mean, with almost a 3 goals XG, we only managed to score 1. We need to be clinical, man. We need to be more clinical moving forward. This will be a very busy transfer deadline day for us. Rumours of Jordan Pickford going to PSG, that's a surprise. Rico Lewis for £19.9 million. That is a good deal there for Juventus. Are we going to have any outgoing straight away? Yes, we are. We have got our goalkeeper, backup goalkeeper, Kyle Grant, who is leaving the club for £800,000 to Mönchengladbach, which would mean we would need to bring in a backup goalkeeper, someone who is younger. We could have got a little bit more for him, maybe. We should have one more outgoing here for one of the youth academy graduates. Yes, we have. It is the right back, I believe, Dylan Ayres, who's joined Watford. It will take me a while to get used to that name. On a season-long loan, though, to Watford. And hopefully, he improves whilst he's on loan in the Championship. And with our backup goalkeeper now leaving the club, we need a replacement. Someone who is good enough to play a few games this season, as well as have the potential to go on to be our number 1. We've got the likes of Enns, we've got Schenk, and we have got Chris Brady here from Chicago Fires. I think we will go for the American purely because he is the cheaper option right now. And let's be honest, we don't have 3.6 million euros to spend on goalkeepers. So we will go for the cheaper option. Verona have had an offer accepted and negotiating for his contract right now. Hopefully we can get there before them and get the job done. We're not going to pay his release clause now. So far, we have managed to get the price down to just over £2.6 million, but I still think that's a little bit too much. We want to try and get him for around about £2.3 million, maybe 2.6. Okay, let's just meet halfway. Let's go 2.5 million there, euros rather, not pounds, and get the job done. Just sticking to the 2.6 million euros. I tell you what, for the sake of 100,000 euros, let's accept that one. And the contract shouldn't be an issue. I knew the contract was not going to be an issue, but that's a pretty low packet that they have requested for there. But anyway, I am happy to accept that. So welcome to the football club, Brady. You know, in a perfect world, we would like to do more deals. A left back, a right back, a box-to-box midfielder who will cover ground for us. But we don't have the funds to do that. We've got right now just over £2 million, which is not enough to get any of these players. Andrea Borgia, a player that I really do like. He was recommended in the Bolton Wanderers save, but we didn't end up going for him. But it looks like he will end up going to Fiorentina. We cannot get ourselves into that deal as we don't have the funds to do so, and that's why we've left it so late to bring in a backup goalkeeper, because we had to sell to buy. We had to sell the aging goalkeeper to bring in a much younger one. But hopefully we can get offers within the next few hours, especially for the young players who we want to send out on loan. But 8 hours to go in the deadline day. Well, at least we've got a positive here on the deadline day. I think this is Nicolas Mathieu heading out on loan to Herenveen for the remainder of the season. The Dutch League, he should play a few games there for them. And hopefully we will welcome him back next season as a better player. And with just an hour to go here, next to head out on loan is Teddy Ford, who is joining Cincinnati in the MLS, I believe. Again, a season-long loan. This should do him the world of good. I would imagine he will play a lot of games for Cincinnati, and just like Mathieu, both players will come back next season as much better players. With an hour to go in the deadline day, some of the big deals. We've got Vivian to Brighton from Atletico Bilbao. Pickford ended up joining Leipzig rather than PSG. He was rumored to join PSG, and Levi Colwill going from Chelsea to Nottingham Forest. It's a shame though that we couldn't bring in more players that I wanted to do, but with £2 million left, there is not much you can do with £2 million with today's market, not with the players we have scouted anyway. It just means we will have to go with what we have right now until the January transfer window opens, where hopefully we can sign one or two players. We can sell one or two players and use that fund to bring in one or two players as well. Now, before we end today's episode, we will have a quick look at our Youth Academy Scouts updates, starting in Belgium, where we are scouting for fullbacks. Lawrence not going to make it. Paul Goethals, who is a left midfielder though, he could end up still being a fullback, but we will scout him further. We will scout Paul further. The other two, Sam and Milan, we will get rid of them here in Belgium. And now in France, where we're scouting for centre midfielders and centre attacking midfielders, Emin Borden, who looks very good potential-wise. We will scout him further though and see if his starting overall improves or whether he can keep hold of that potential. The rest of them in France, we will get rid of them. And finally here in Senegal, where we are scouting for wingers as well as strikers, Djibril Cissé is not going to make it. Oh my goodness, Ahmed Bari, a right winger, left-footed, 81 to 94 potential. That is what we're talking about. We will give him a scholarship contract into the academy. I think the rest of them here, we will get rid of them in Senegal. Look at this. Ahmed Bari is already 65 rated. He's looking really good right now. I wish we had signed him just before the transfer window closed, so we would have had the opportunity to send him out on loan, but it is what it is. He's going to have a big future here at Nantes. I mean, I've said this before and I'll say it again. You get better players with 3-star, 4-star scouts compared to what you do with 5-star scouts, which is strange. You will think the better scouts will bring better players, but that's not always the case. But we will end today's episode here anyway. We have had a poor start to the season and 2 points from our opening 3 games, which is not good enough, honestly. And I think that puts us just above the relegation places right now, but still a long way to go until the end of the season. We need to start improving, and hopefully we will see that from the next episode. Smash a like on the video if you have enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.